Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I was in there. Got a little lost. Seems like I'm going to get sent back here for quests, but not yet. So, let's continue with whatever it was that I was doing. I still need to head on over to some of those quest rings. So, let me try to get out of this camp. And we'll make our way. Seems like there's still a lot of work to do here, so I don't know how many more quests there are. But it certainly seems like there is plenty of content ahead still in this season. Looking for more fire pits. There's one up ahead. Two up ahead, actually. Very good, very good. Traveling any closer to Maranon would surely lead to a swift death. Looks like there's some caves up ahead too. Big troll. The entrance does not seem to be heavily guarded. Yeah, just a couple of trolls. Interesting. Grab this fire here. With the smoke rising into the air, you can now move around the slag hills, mostly unnoticed by the Towers of the Teeth. Okay, so now I just gotta go back and turn in some quests. That top quest, remember, is just a repeatable to kill a bunch of enemies on the western part of the map. So whether I get to it or not doesn't really matter at this point. I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. I'll probably complete it whenever I'm doing the deeds. Orders to Langruven from the enemy? You would do well to show these to Kandor. He has been keeping an eye on the growing number of Easterlings on Daggerlad's western edge. You relate to Thurindal what you saw. The Moranen has not changed. That is expected. The movements you describe around Narcost are interesting. I do not know what to make of it. And Carchost is heavily guarded, you say? That must mean that something of great importance within the tower now. Let me see these orders. Kandor takes the orders from you and briefly looks them over. I cannot make out most of this text. It does not seem to have been written by any orc. These issue from Mordor. Doubt it not. I will need to spend some more time looking them over. Hopefully I am able to decipher something of use from them soon. The gap in the hills east of here is known as Langruven. The entire pass is now blockaded and controlled by the Easterlings. Many Easterlings gather there and continue to come through the pass to the east that eventually head toward Rune. I hope that you will be able to call upon your allies, as they will be needed to thwart the encampment at Langruven. Kandor divined something of their purpose? Good. I hope that he will know more meaning soon. We cannot wait, however. There are many other pressing matters to which we must attend.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
I tell you, Kippen, I have wondered whether I were going mad. I would track an orc captain climbing the nearby eastern hills only to lose track of him. Then, as if by some sorcery, I would espy him far west, where I would surely have seen him pass. The riddle has evaded me until now. The maggot holes must communicate in tunnels deep beneath the midden heaps and access fundaments beneath the towers of teeth as well. It is the only answer. Will you investigate, find a way into Carchost, and discover what pathways lie below? Ah, but I forget myself. You should speak with candor before you go. So yeah, there you go. Those are the tunnels that I was at the end of the last episode. You are going beneath Carchost then? I am glad you are willing to help us in this. It will be dangerous, but for this task I have faith in none so much as you. Fortune smile on you. We will speak again, I am sure of it. Kippen, you honor the name Ranger with bravery and commitment to Gondor. We shall see you again soon. This deed you undertake will not go unremembered by my order. I will see to it.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Even if we are able to defeat orcs gathered beneath the hills, their leaders will only raise and enlist many more foul creatures. You must seek out the lieutenants skulking around beneath these forsaken lands and put an end to their command.
Will you hear my plight?
Kippen, you have said yourself that on your missions among the Slag Hills you have witnessed orcs moving through bored holes in the earth. I believe there are many orcs moving through the unnatural caverns. I ask you to find the entrance to these caverns that will lead you to the orcs which occupy them. Defeating them is our only hope of making the safe passage for the host of the West.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
It can be no coincidence that the entrance to Carchost is defended by an entire encampment of orcs. Some unpleasant surprise waits within. I have watched many comings and goings of Uruk-hai through the iron gate at the base of the tower. I believe were you to find your way in there, you might wreak some havoc and spoil the surprise.
Will you hear my plight?
Fellowship quest. Okay. I have spied some horses corralled at the western end of Langruven. To the easterlings, they are message bearers, swift scouts, and swifter still to strike or evade in combat. What is more, I know these vile men are savage in their mistreatment of their steeds. Free those horses, and we hobble the easterling in all things.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
The encampment of Langruven is heavily guarded. Perhaps you and your allies will be able to curb their vigilance by defeating some of the men who perch on the guard towers scattered throughout the camp. May your arrows hit their targets, my friend.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
Langruven is unquestionably a threat. There are many more enemies gathered there than elsewhere within the Slag Hills or Daggerlad. You and your allies must enter the gap of Langruven and disrupt them as you may, destroying their supply tents and trebuchets should do. Okay, so some of the enemies are going to be very tough. There are some fellowship quests. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my landscape difficulty and meet you back here. So see you in a moment. Okay, I am back. Landscape is back down to normal, so should be able to do this. And I think I'm going to start at Carchost. I think it'll be nice if I leave the Langruven to one episode on its own. Seems like it should be a self-contained area. So that being said, I need to readjust my trajectory here. Go southeast-ish. Okay, I knew for sure there were many quests to be had in there. So let's begin some. So I need to defeat Uruks. Should be pretty simple. Many dangers lie ahead within the Tower of Carchost. On your return delve beneath Carchost, you notice enemy are gathered in encampments. It would be easy to sow mayhem by torching those camps. Crawlers have made a home for themselves beneath the Towers of the Teeth. Defeating some of them may make passage through these dark corridors safer for those who brave these depths. Alright, lots of quests here. Doesn't look like I have to kill any orcs or goblins, but I do need to defeat some of the Uruk-hai. Let me grab that one as well, so why not? Grab this little guy. My AoEs are a little bit strong in terms of the range, so I have to keep that in mind. New deed here to defeat enemies. Okay. That should be alright. 2 Uruk-hai here. See about destroying them. Okay, very good. Gonna keep going. Alright, so let me destroy some of these tents. Have I been missing tents along the way? I don't think so. I might have missed some. Who knows? Get some bleeds on him, kill him quickly. Let me get that war leader there. He's isolated. Need to defeat 12 of these. Yeah, I'm about to be halfway there. I'm silenced. So hard to execute my gambits when I'm silenced. Couple of Uruk-hai here. I hate the silence, man. No, I'm not silenced, I'm stunned. What is that? That's the little mushroom thing, okay. There's a couple of tents here. There are. Crude structure. Do I need to defeat those? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going for now. Let me get this guy. Then let me fight this guy too. That was 10. Yeah, I guess let me grab this guy. Where's that guy going? He's trying to run away from me. Then I need one more. I'll fight these two, why not? Okay, so that's all of them. You have defeated many of the orcs within the Towers of Teeth and confirmed that a large group of enemy move within the towers. And that little bat wants a little bit of action too. And I think I have to kill some of these crawlers. Need 10 of them. Actually taking a lot of damage. I need to be careful. I'm gonna die. Just because I turn off the landscape difficulty doesn't mean I can get brave, apparently. Look at these bleeds just chewing me up. Me do an exaltation of battle just so I get a little bit of healing here. Alright, let me let that guy bleed out. Okay. That's 8. Oh, I got everybody. Oh, well. Let me just fight them. Unintentional aggro. Classic amateur mistakes. Speaking of which, really need to pay attention to what gambit is causing that really giant AoE that aggroes a bunch of people. Okay, I think I need to go back to the other side. I need to find the entrance to Shorionk. So maybe it is this way? I don't know, this side seems a lot more intimidating. Look at how powerful all of these enemies are. Let me see here. They're located in the Slag Hills. So maybe not. Maybe it's somewhere else. Let me just go back this way, actually. I'll just focus on what I have on the tracker for now. Let me burn some more tents, kill some more crawlers. I think we'll be happy. Hopefully some of these crawlers respawn down here. No respawns yet. That is unfortunate. I just need a couple, I don't need that many. Should I wait? I feel like I should wait. I didn't see crawlers in many other places, so... Only need one more crawler. Come on! There we go, I'm gonna get that one. Let me not aggro this guy. Okay, done with that. You have defeated many crawlers lurking within the Towers of the Teeth. Your efforts will be felt by those who venture beneath the towers. Okay. Then I need to destroy tents. Let me see if I can find a few. Alright, there's a couple here. Good. The last two. You have destroyed many of the encampments within the Towers of the Teeth. Your efforts will surely affect the enemy gathered here. Okay, perfect. So I'm thinking about going back above ground. You know what? I think I will do this. I'm gonna return to the Slag Hills and go from there. I need to find this place. Shoryonk. Which I guess is gonna be over here, maybe? When I head towards that quest ring, I'm sure I will find what I need. Try to avoid the acid pools. You know what? Screw it. Good enough. There we go. Should be that cave. The sounds of orcs echo from out of the cavernous maggot holes. Perfect. You notice the caverns are lined with bones. Perhaps you could use this orc filth to confuse the denizens of Shoryonk. The orcs down here are well stocked with enough supplies for an entire army. You take it upon yourself to destroy some of the supplies in order to hinder the vile efforts of the armies of Mordor. The orcs down here are organized and camps litter the cavern floors. You believe that destroying some of these camps would give you and the rangers an advantage in the Slag Hills. Need to defeat 12 enemies here. Should be easy. Alright, group everybody up here. Won't heal on my watch, no sir. Getting fast with my interrupts. And a Slayer deed here. Focus on that at the end of the season. Really claustrophobic area here. Grab this one coming by too. Okay, good. Go down this way, why not? Could not interrupt in time. That's okay. We're gonna be alright. Deeper into the tunnels. Do I need slugs? No, that's just for deed. Not gonna bother with them then. Okay. Let us grab many enemies. Okay, that's all of them. We have defeated many orcs within the caverns of Skoyronk and confirmed that a large group of enemy moved below the ground of Slag Hills. Now it's just a matter of interacting with all these items. Man, I feel like I've picked up so much stuff already, but there's still a good chunk to go. Orc supplies here. Interesting, it can destroy a gate. Kind of curious about that. Not gonna bother right now. I think I will get called back to it, so I'm not gonna bother with that area. Need one more tent. You have destroyed many tents within the Maggot Hole caverns of Skoyronk. This should lessen the effectiveness of the orcs camped down here. Need more bones. One more of each. Let me go this way. I haven't come this way yet. You have destroyed many of the orc supplies within the Maggot Hole caverns of Skoyronk. This should lessen the effectiveness of the orcs camped down here. And this should be the last pile of bones down there. Okay, so now that I have all the bones, I need to build bone idols. So I wonder how I do that. If I need to build them in specific areas. Yeah, I don't really know. Let me see what the quest says. The Maggot Hole caverns of Skoyronk are located in the Slag Hills. You should build idols with the bones. See if I can go straight from the inventory. What is this? Oh, grant the Strength of Sauron emote. Let's see what that is. Sorry for the distraction there, but now I'm curious. Okay, interesting. You signal that you're in need of aid. Weird. Okay, so nothing on this end. Yeah, I was looking for... I didn't mean to click that. I was looking for the bone. Let me use these things. Yeah, it looks like it's not in my inventory. It's not something I have to interact with. So I'm assuming there are certain areas where I need to build the idols. So let me run around and look for it. Yeah, that's the place I decided I'm not going to go into just yet. I don't know. Let me try to fight this gate and see what happens. Yeah, it's not taking damage. I'm doing damage, but oh no, it is taking damage. Okay. Let me beat it down. Accidentally aggroed that thing. Oh my god, I'm aggroing like everything. It's okay. We're getting there. Got a lot of healthy bleeds on the gate. Look at all that damage just flying off. It's nice. We're almost through, boys. Excellent. Alright, all that for seemingly nothing. I bet I have to kill like these overseers for a quest at some point, and that's why you have to storm the gates. Let me get out of here before it respawns and I have to fight my way out. Well, that satisfied my curiosity, but didn't do any good. But I have a good location here on my tracker. Let's use it. Alright, so that's one idol. There's another one down here. And one more up to the north. Looks like some orcs come over and start worshipping. You have successfully confused many of the orcs within the maggot hole caverns of Skoyronk. Their time spent worshipping your false idols is time spent not preparing for the coming battle. Oh my god, they all attack me here. Try to get a couple heals going. They're thinking the same thing. They're healing each other. Okay. So... oh, I need to kill Lieutenant in here. I didn't realize. But the episode is running a little long, so I'm going to call it here. We'll pick it up right here in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you then.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.